So this morning I'm with Baby. Haven't seen Baby in a while. Baby, how have you been? What's new?
Nothing much is new, but I got a couple cool things going on with Wiz Khalifa and Flamas, and Flamas is just coming out with some music. The Gold Theory, he's like one of the best rappers out there. I got part of his chain on right here that he gave me, a lighter that said Flamas on the back, and that's what they call him. And he's really good at rap. He's coming through. He's trying to do a gold platinum CD. He got that theory that he would get that correct, and he got it. So because he got that, it's going to be a huge sale with his CDs. It's going to be not just CDs, but an album you can purchase, because his music is something else. It is not any of the music that you probably heard before, but it is something that is very different. Wiz Khalifa is the opener, is the one that's gonna open his shows for him, because Wiz Khalifa has been here for a while, almost 20 years, almost a 20. So right now, it's gonna be Wiz Khalifa, Flamas, and we got Sierra Leone, we got Benny Bay, and then we got Jim Jones. All of them also will be doing things that are very spectacular. I just got done coming from before here. I got done closing out the New York Stadium where they had the baseball game. So we had some sign-outs over there, some baseball signings, and some good things going on. They call me Baby, and I'm also the number 3 that plays for the New York Yankees, Babe. And it's more private, that baseball, because it's professional, so they really don't want people to know, who I am, but just let everyone know too, I'm Babe from New York Yankees, number 3. Just so because they're probably who's that? Is that the other guy that's looks like a baby, baby? That's a Babe, from baseball. But everything is good so far. The music's gonna be really nice, like I said, but it's those really big names that are huge out there. So I just hope that everyone can come in and buy the CDs. There's been a lot of tough things going on because of legal disputes that are now over, but we're just making sure now we're coming to the same place together, that none of us will be mad at each other. Some of us are testing each other to see, and look, no fights here, So I like that. And all of this is over disputes on where the money is supposed to be, because when there's money given out to certain groups, they want to know, is the money supposed to be here with us or with them 3? You know what I mean? There's 8 of us in a group. Is it 4 of us to get this, or the cars? How do we do this? Right? Because when you have money and you're supposed to, when a famous musician comes in here and then they have the money that I give them, they have to ask me, hey, how do we do this properly so we're not treating each other wrong, because we want to treat the star who the musician is, my bad, right? So they ask these questions, we get that done without fighting, that's right. So if you have any questions, come to me. It's because I've had to have a different kind of thing going on, because since I've been away from the public eye, they want to make sure that I'm coming in correct and right, and that I don't try to scare anyone, because when you have a lot of money and they say power, they don't want you pushing around anymore, and I'm not trying to do that, because I'm not trying to come in after there's disputes of money and then say hey, what's going on here, act like I'm mean and tough, because that's not right. So
how do you stay safe out here, Baby, with you playing baseball and New York and touring with different musical groups, different musical acts? How do you stay safe out here? Don't people recognize you? Or
well, right now I'm actually waiting. The law tells me that I cannot ask them for the payment. It was a payment that I gave. I've been helping out this group for 15 years, what called Quince. And I do that because their family, they come from the Mexican families, but they're Spanish, because they're descendants. So I promised the Mexican families that I would help the Spanish families out that are their relatives one day, and I had to do it before 2020. So I did it 15 years before 2020. I've been giving them money for 15 years. That was money that was made by the Mexicans, but they wanted me to pass it down, because they said that's the only way we'll know that you're going to be living, if I owed money to your family. You get what I mean? So that's how they secured me a long time ago, living with the Mexicans, to end up with the Spanish one day, and it worked. So I've been giving them money, making sure that, because they said, we'll help you, get your places to train so you can play baseball, and do those things and everything, and get your music down. And I did that. So they're probably surprised that they got the money, but all I'm asking them to give me back, out of all the money I give them for 15 years, is a bottle of pills that I make, the blue ones, and then $1,000. And then they keep the rest, because if that's like paying your taxes. because it's tax-free. So I have to pay my taxes with that money? No, because the government told me that don't make sense. If you ask them for that money and then it goes to taxes, it's like we're taking that money they give you, So that's how you pay your taxes? Yes. Because why would a group that's helping me their whole life have to pay taxes? You know what I mean? That's not right. So that's why I'm only asking them for $1,000 a bottle of pills. Something simple.
So each bottle of pills costs $1,000?
No, the $1,000 is separate.
Got it.
The bottle of pills, it can range, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It could be a lot of money, it's a lot, like a bottle of the pills that I sell, sometimes they can sell for like $25,000 a bottle, you know what I mean?
Wow.
So it's a lot of money. That's why I'm telling them to give me the pills, because, after I work out and do everything, I need that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
So that's helping my body out, and if they do that, then it counts for a lot more than just $1,000, because everyone's trying to tell them probably like, hey, you owe them a lot more than that if he's been helping you for 15 years. No, because that's what we agreed to, you know what I mean? What's the use of giving someone money if I'm going to take it back? That's stupid.
And so besides your touring and this concert coming up, what else is going on? Anything out here in the streets of Phoenix that you're noticing, you're seeing? It's starting to get hot, starting to get warm. How are you staying hydrated?
We got the new Gatorades are in. They're called Gatorade Zeros. The Gatorade Zeros are different because it has zero fake ingredients, zero wrong sugars, and zero ways of making you worse. It only makes you better. You know what I mean? It has no ways of making you worse, bad. It only has ways of making you better. So it has zero ways of wrong and all the ways of right, So that's what we call it Gatorade Zero, because they cannot find the stuff that's right for you, so they cannot mess up the drink. So when you intake Gatorade Zero, you're intaking something that's giving you everything you need without anybody anywhere in the universe so far being able to take it out of a person or out of the drink. So we don't let them take it out of a person, but we've let them try to test against a drink, and they could not do it.
Ever since I met you, baby, last year, I know you've been telling me that you're in music and, doing all kind of stuff, but has anybody ever told you that you're really good at marketing? You're like a really good marketer. You're really good at speaking and at presentation. Anybody ever told you that?
Yes, I've had them come up to me, Condoleezza Rice, Barack Obama, President Newman, and I've had different electives like Allah Baha, and some of the ones from like the German Grisar come up to me and say like, you speak a very different but strong literature, the way that I market things, I do it by fact, because fact is a lot harder because it costs a lot more, and you have to have a very good record on your and honor about yourself. You cannot be someone that is going out doing drugs. You can't be out there hurting people. You know what I mean? You have to, when you say you're going to do something for someone, you must give them the money. I've met all of my expectations of things I said I was going to do, and it's been wearing me out, because have I been able to spend my money for the last 100 years? No, because I've been busy giving it out. But that's why I can spend my money in peace, because when I get to the end of where's my money, they can't believe that all the money I had, because they asked me, why do you have all this money? Is it all yours? I said no. They said, well, we'll know for sure because the government was going to try to seize it. I said, I'm giving it out, I promise. And when I started giving it out, they started realizing it was into their own homes, because that's the way to do it. If I want to live a richer and better life, if I don't want to walk down the street and see something ghetto, then I have to pay for that ghetto-ness to leave. The sickness. What is it? Why are you hurting, miss? Can you tell me the truth? That's what I did for the last 100 years, I feel. Is trying to find out what was wrong, give people the money so they can get out of those problems, and they're all gone. We have no enemies, we're gonna have no more war, nothing. So,
as far as society, the nation, or the world, who doesn't have more war?
Everything is fine right now. The nation, the world, and us, everything is together. I mean, this is 2020. Remember, 2020 means perfect vision. 2020 means perfect. So the only thing I can think is that this is the perfect time to live. Isn't now 2020.
2020. So baby, it's really nice seeing you. I'm glad that you're still out here battling and marketing yourself. Again, you're a good presenter, and I think you have some skills, and hopefully one day, we'll see you elevating those skills, okay, and doing more. So thank you very much for the update. I really appreciate seeing you and talking to you. I'm going to hand you a bag and some items that have been donated.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So if you want to hold that real quick, here's some cookies.
Cookies right here.
You like
Me?
cookies, right? You like cookies. That's from one of my subscribers, Joseph.
Okay, Joseph. Thank you, Joseph, very much.
Cookies.
Got the cookies, got the lotion.
Lotion, crackers.
Munchies. You know you want to eat those.
Here's some
Toothpaste.
toothbrush.
Thank you so much. I need that too.
Water.
Colgate. Colgate, that's real Colgate.
Chips.
Doritos.
And some little bars, okay?
Yeah, thank you so much.
So thank you. Stay safe. We'll talk soon, okay, baby?
Okay, thank you so much.